In the NBA, it's going to be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And now let's toss it over to Kevin Harlan with the rest of the 2K crew. I'll catch you at the break.
Always a special moment in the pregame ceremonies. The playing of the national anthem as the teams gear up for the tip. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. First for Memphis. And then for the Los Angeles Lakers. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. And the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James.
You know, last season, an NBA owner, and we won't name who it was, mentioned that the Lakers could potentially amnesty Kobe Bryant. Now, he knew that he is still a top shooting guard and plays like a superstar, but his contract really is up there at almost $30 million this season.
Here's Morant. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Well, we know the Lakers have got, Steve, a lot of issues with their camp. It's only going to get worse this year and continue to spiral in the wrong direction. There's even been talk among the writers that cover the Lakers about the possibility of amnestying Kobe Bryant.
I can't imagine. I mean, he's played his entire 17-year career here in L.A., 5 championships, one of the all-time great Lakers. But it's a cap question. Do they want to spend all that money for a player who's going to miss a lot of the regular season with that Achilles injury? Well, his dunking ability is unquestioned. I mean, he plays above the rim, and he won't hesitate to crank it down on you given the opportunity.
And also, he's absolutely able to do some incredible things in the air. I mean, he can look like a gymnast sometimes, twisting his body, double clutching his shot. But he maintains a smooth approach to it all.
The first free throw is good.
Well, for the Grizzlies, the 5th best record in the league last season, guys. Defeated the Clippers and the Thunder in the playoffs, but it all came to a crashing end when the Spurs swept them in the conference final.
Both good from the line that time. Well, and back in that series that Clark was talking about against the Spurs, more competitive than it might seem. Steve, you and I were talking about this. 3 of the 4 games were close. In fact, 2 obviously really close, going to overtime.
But I thought the weakness of Memphis was really exposed, Kevin, and that was the outside shooting. San Antonio just guarded the paint. They took Zach Randolph pretty much out of the series, and they begged Memphis to shoot from long range. And when you don't have floor spacing in the playoffs, it makes it awfully tough to score.
Brooks right side. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, offensively last season, guys, the Lakers just never seemed to be able to get out of their own way. I mean, they had the worst turnover ratio in the league, and they really struggled to take care of the ball. And even when they got up a shot, a lot of them were questionable shots. They shot the 3rd most threes in the league, but were in the bottom half of the league in percentage.
First one falls for him. And going back to the Lakers' offensive troubles last season, the worst free throw percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
And obviously that's attributed directly to Dwight Howard. I mean, because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get it going. He made about half his free throws for the season. And that just really carried over into the team's performance.
Well, in many ways, the Grizzlies aren't like most teams out west. They don't try to overpower you with offense, and they don't have a superstar to lean on for big baskets at the end, but they still know how to get wins in the tough Western Conference.
Back to Davis. LeBron outside. Launches it. Another miss by LeBron.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Reeves the pass to Russell. They set the screen. LeBron James on the wing. Brooks covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And when they did last year, Memphis would go 56 and 26 overall. And Steve, with 34 of those wins courtesy of other teams in the Western Conference.
Well, they didn't seem to play like a lot of the other teams in the West, but it didn't matter. I mean, defense, toughness, rebounding, they were who they were. They established their identity, and that's one of the reasons they became such a tough team in that conference.
And the shot is good.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. Doing a good job staying tight on their perimeter shooters is something that he wants his guys to focus on. He knows how much this team can hurt you if you give them too much room on the perimeter, and they're determined not to let that happen in this one, gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
Nine feet out. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron gets the screen from Davis. The score now all even.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done. Well, you know, you look at LeBron James, maybe more than any other player in NBA history, he's great in a way that transcends position. Size, skill, savvy, know-how. I mean, he's got it all.
Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And we can talk about LeBron's ability to really play any position on the floor. When you look back, has Steve there ever been a player you could say that about?
I'm not sure if you could say that about both ends of the floor. I mean, there's a lot of great defensive players who could guard everybody. Scottie Pippen or Dennis Rodman. Offensively, Magic Johnson could play any position he wanted, but to be able to do so at both ends is what separates LeBron James.
Outside, Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Reeves. Back to LeBron. Russell lets it go from deep. Gets it to go. Russell's got 6.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Number 22, defended by Reeves. Back to Brooks. Jackson up top. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Morant. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. LeBron kicks to Russell. Passes it to Reeves. LeBron James on the wing. The 3. No good from Reeves. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's the screen. Number 22. And it's off from three-point range. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Now Russell. He's got 6. Leaves the pass to LeBron. Shoots the 3. That's good. LeBron's got 7.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Feeds it to Brooks. Tillman. Morant. He's guarded by Russell. And again, Memphis no good.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, if there was no salary cap, no max contract in the NBA, you'd have to wonder what LeBron James would command for his salary. I mean, he clearly is worth more than the maximum you can pay him because he's so far ahead of everybody else in the league in terms of talent. I think Kevin Durant is probably the only one who comes close to him in terms of a guy of that size and that ability.
And he knocks down the first one. And going back to the topic of max contracts, if those were higher relative to the cap, it might be harder to assemble the big 3-star trios we, for instance, see in Miami.
And, Kevin, I think that's where we're heading with the new CBA. It's going to be more and more difficult to put 3 max guys together. And so teams are kind of working their way through this new CBA, trying to figure out how they're going to structure their payrolls going forward.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Well, let's start with the positive and the Lakers postseason. They did make it. That's all that can be said is their dramatic passing of Utah and the Rockets down the stretch to take the 7th seed was really the lone highlight of what would be a quick exit from the playoff swarm.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Going back to the Lakers, swept in 4 straight by the Spurs, and none of the games really that close. Spurs, Steve, just dominated them in every sense of the word. Injuries didn't help either.
No, they didn't help, but, you know, the Spurs just outplayed whoever was on the floor for L.A. And I think a lot of people thought the Spurs would be a good first-round matchup for the Lakers, but that notion was quickly squashed. San Antonio just totally dominant.
There's the pick. Brooks outside. Jackson, a screen on Russell. To end the drought. Good.
Well, you know, when they need a big 3, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
And Davis backs down. Can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Morant. And Davis sends it back. Reeves the pass to Russell. Davis with a screen on Brooks. From downtown. And it's Russell missing.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Well, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Lakers leading by 5. LeBron outside. The fadeaway. The shot is off. Memphis is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up. Well, throughout the league and its history, defenses always travel well. And to be good and consistently good in the NBA, you've got to bring that defensive mindset and execution. Offense comes and goes. Defense stays. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now here's Jones. Down low. And stolen by LeBron. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Well, Clark, you said defense a part of the game that never has an off night. And it's why the Grizzlies, Steve, were so tough on the road and really such a tough team in general.
Well, 24-17 on the road is an amazing record for any club. And I think Memphis, they did it with their defense and their rebounding. They were able to enforce their identity on teams on the road with that toughness, with that edge, and it really paid off big time.
Lakers working the ball around now. The pass to Schroeder. Back to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from the wing.
He was really tightly guarded there. I'm not sure about that shot selection.
Jones against Beasley. Number 6. Blocked. But he stays with it. No luck. Los Angeles leading by 5. LeBron with it. He's got 9. Pass to Schroeder. LeBron outside for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Number 7. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Now LeBron. Pass to Schroeder. He kicks it to LeBron. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. LeBron's got 12. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside, Jones. Inside. Number 46. Blocked. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Beasley outside. There's Walker with the 3. Memphis has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Knard defended by Schroeder. Number 7. The Lakers with the rebound. There's the pass to Schroeder. He feeds it to Walker. Goes up from the top of the key. Count that one. Walker's got his first basket. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside, Jones.
Pop it, baby.
Kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Los Angeles making a switch here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Schroeder, defended by Jones. Schroeder kicks to Walker. Number 28. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And it's a 9-point Laker lead. And for Memphis, they're shooting 42% to begin this game. Here's Kennard. Drills it from outside. Here's Schroeder. No good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers lead by 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, it's hard to doubt that LeBron James, after 2 straight titles and 4 MVPs in the last 5 years, seems to be at the top of his game. LeBron candidly said, quote, "I'm at my highest peak. I don't know if I can continue to improve." But he certainly remains motivated, saying, quote, "At the end of the day, I have a goal to be the best of all time, and I'm going to put that pressure on myself." And Kevin, if he can just stay at this level for a long period of time, he may get there.
I like his chances. Thanks.
You know, last season, a lot of folks had the Lakers picked as the super team in the West, the team that would maybe challenge Miami and LeBron, but from the start, it just never was a cohesive group and really had one of the most disappointing seasons in the Lakers' history.
The first one falls. Clark, as you said, the Lakers had a lot of lofty expectations put on them, but you never know what's going to happen when a team is put together. And, Steve, they just couldn't reach that bar that was set so high for them.
Yeah, the expectations were so high, Kevin, but injury issues cost them all season long. Nash, Howard, Powell, and, of course, Kobe with the Achilles at the end of the year. And that unit only started 7 games all season together, so they never really were able to develop any chemistry.
To the paint. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
And so here's Memphis. Kennard, guarded by Walker. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. On the wing, Williams. That one wide left.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
There's the steal. And it's sent back by Schroeder. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Walker. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Now, the numbers last year for them at the line, not great. Just 73% free throw shooting as a team.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And that one falls for Walker. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And so Walker nails both of them. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Jackson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Brown against Williams. There's Walker with the 3. Jumps up, and Williams with the stuff.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Jones. Left side, Jones. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
From deep, Walker. Los Angeles with another miss. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air confidence? I mean, they
Yeah.
really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
Jones drives in. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Williams. Up again.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Here's Schroeder, defended by Jones. And Davis gets it to go. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Probably the biggest knock on Anthony Davis you could make his rookie season is that he missed a lot of time with injuries, and that's really not something you knock a guy for. Ankle, a concussion. He missed several stretches.
Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And for Anthony Davis, a slender build, how he weathers the physicality of the NBA in some people's minds, Steve, is a question mark.
Well, it's always hard to predict when a player comes out of college after his freshman year just how much more he's going to fill out. But he's got broad shoulders. He looks like he's got the ability to add muscle. And I think as he does that, he's going to be probably best suited to play the power forward position long term rather than center.
That free throw good from Brown. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And Brown drops them both.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
Here's Morant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Russell. He's got 6. Fires the 3. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Puts up the baby hook. That misses off the backboard.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Walker. Back to Russell. Brown outside. Dishes it to Russell. Again, Russell missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Number 22. He's guarded by Russell. That's good. He has 6.
He's got a nice stroke from long range, and he's not likely to pass up those opportunities when he gets them.
Up top, Walker. Russell. Back to Walker. For 3. And the shot is good. Walker's got 7 points.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Back to Brooks. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school, just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Reeves. Lakers passing it around. Unloads. No good off the back of the rim. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. There's the triple, and it's blocked by Reeves. And it's blocked. Goes back up. Here's LeBron. That drops. LeBron's got 14 points.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Pass to Jackson. Russell's there. Tries from the block. Jackson misses. Los Angeles leading by 4. Passes it to Reeves. Fires from deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Number 22, defended by Reeves. Jackson against Davis. Three-pointer. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
The Grizzlies had no problem with who they were. They were very anchored in their identity, guys. They were a defensive-minded team, and offensively, they wanted to try to get the ball in the paint as much as possible.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Jackson has screen on Russell. Davis with the double team. Clock at 6. Shoots. Hits the front of the rim and out. Well, Clark, just kind of continuing your thought, the Grizzlies dead last in three-pointers taken and three-pointers made. And Steve, I don't think that bothered them one bit. It just wasn't their game.
Didn't bother them in the regular season because they were able to get away with it, but it sure hurt them in the playoffs. When they ran into the San Antonio Spurs, that lack of three-point shooting was absolutely the difference in the series. So I think moving forward, that's the area where they have the most improvement to make.
To the inside. Here's Jackson, and it's rejected. But he gets it back. That shot wide open. 11 points in the game.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
Outside, Russell. He passes to Reeves. LeBron James on the wing. Los Angeles with another miss.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the boards.
The drive by Brooks. Jackson is guarded by Davis. Here's Morant. Number 22. Off target from three-point range. Lakers leading by 4. The pass to Reeves. LeBron outside. He dishes it to Russell. All sorts of time. And the Lakers get it back. Number 2. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. And so he hits both. The Grizzlies trail by 6. There's the pick. To the middle. Number 22. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Pass to Reeves.
Watch outside.
Back to Russell. Fires for 3. Gets the bucket. Russell's got 9.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Trying his luck deep. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, one or two more of those and this lead will be double digits.
Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Now he's going to force the defense to make some adjustments. That's his fourth three-pointer of the half.
Back to Jackson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He has 6.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Now Russell. He's got 12. The feed now to LeBron. There's the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Number 27. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Now, sometimes when you trail, you want to make up that entire deficit with one shot. I think they've got to be more patient.
Yeah, there's no home run shots in basketball. I know the 3 is a big weapon, but all these threes haven't helped their cause, so they're trying to catch fire from there and just haven't been able to do it.
That's good.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide-open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
"19 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
We haven't seen them get to the free throw line like they did in the first quarter.
Well, you can't get to the line if you're going to settle for jump shots. I mean, somebody's got to be aggressive and take it to the rack.
And he makes the first.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers ahead. They're up by 11. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone, to the halftime report. Let's get going. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against Memphis. Defensively, some great shot blocking. They're giving him something to think about when they head inside. He has 20 points, and so far, has done a great job playing lockdown D. And on the other hand, the Grizzlies are still alive. They'd like to forget that first half. Coach has not been happy with what he's seen out there, and they'll likely come out with major adjustments. And that'll be all for now. Thanks so much for joining us. The third quarter, just about to get underway.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back as we return here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Wow, the threes have just been dropping for him. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Could not have been a more productive day for him from long range.
Lakers leading by 11. Reeves. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
The Lakers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Morant. An easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 13.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Passes it to Reeves. Now the dish to Davis. Lakers passing it around.
I tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Here's Morant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And as a 78% foul shooter last season, he was pretty steady at the line.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here is Russell. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And the pass to Reeves. Feeds to LeBron. He passes to Reeves. Back to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. 11 points in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Here's Morant, and there's the rejection. But they get it back. Another shot. That's good on the jump shot.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Lakers leading by 10. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Russell. Pass to Reeves. He kicks to LeBron. Reeves the pass to Russell. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And again, LeBron missing.
He's not the best three-point shooter, and from that range, no way. That's a bad shot.
Needless to say, and I'm saying it anyway, he doesn't fit that description.
Brooks with a screen on Russell. They double him with Russell. Deep 2 from Brooks. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The drive by LeBron. Davis. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 20 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical. It's been fast. It's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Lakers.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Back to Russell. Six to shoot. He feeds it to LeBron. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. LeBron's got 24 points. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Davis with the double team. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You're weak, Los Angeles!
And Memphis making a change here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's LeBron. Defense right on him.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Well, they don't expect a lot from him at the foul line. He was in that range below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And the Lakers making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
The Grizzlies have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Here's LeBron. 26 points for him. LeBron gets the screen from Davis. LeBron against Brooks.
LeBron.
Kicks it to Russell. Shot clock at 5. The drive by LeBron. Can't cash in from close range.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Number 22. The Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 11. Dishes to Russell. LeBron outside. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Kicks it out to Beasley from past the arc. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Grizzlies making a change here. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Morant. Almost, but it rolls out. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Russell kicks to LeBron. Back to Russell. Pass to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Here's Russell. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Russell's got 14 points. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. There's a good screen. Here's Morant. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 22 points for him.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
On its way from Beasley for 2. Off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Jackson, he's checked in for Brooks. Outside, Russell. Shot off the pick. No good. And Memphis the other way now. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Shot clock at 6. Number 7. The three-pointer no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. Beasley left side. Misses off the left iron. For Memphis, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Number 27, covered by LeBron. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And they're getting so much penetration on the defense that they're getting a lot of easy buckets as a result of breaking down that defense.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. And he sinks the second. Lakers leading by 10. He dishes it to Russell. Takes a 3. Gets it to go. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Number 22, covered by LeBron. The feed to Jones, rejected by Beasley, and he recovers it. Number 27, buries it from three-point range. 8 points for him. LA has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. LeBron gets the screen from Reeves. LeBron dishes to Beasley. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
From beyond the arc, the Lakers with the rebound. Now here's LeBron. He's got 26. Passes to Beasley. LeBron outside. And there's the pass to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Lakers lead by 15. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Jones against Beasley. Jackson kicks to Jones. Back to Jackson. Outside, Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. Again, the miss by Jones. Lakers leading by 15. Pulls it from the elbow. No good from LeBron.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Number 22. That's good. 10 points for him.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Brown. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Number 46, covered by LeBron. Back to Jones. The dish now to Jackson. Misses the layup.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And Jackson with the block. Number 46, defended by Reeves. Jackson a screen on LeBron. Outside Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Jackson's got 10. Lakers leading by 10.
Right here, back door.
We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Backing down is LeBron. From 8, gets it to go. LeBron's got 28 points for the game.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Number 22, covered by LeBron. Jackson a screen on LeBron. Gets it down to single digits. He's got 13.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
The shot's good from Reeves. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
There's the screen. Number 22. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
He ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. On its way from Beasley for two. Again, Los Angeles. Jones with it. Jackson setting the pick here for Jones. The tray. No luck.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
LeBron passes to Reeves. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. Some changes for Memphis. Six seconds left in the third quarter. Stolen away. Number 22. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. And here are the Grizzlies now. Back to Brooks. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Brooks has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Memphis. Schroeder off a pick from Russell. And it's Walker penetrating. Stolen by Brooks. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Number 7. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Feeds it to Davis. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Drops in the tray. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant, guarded by Walker. Here's Morant. The putback. The follow-up flush.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
The 1-2 punch, gotta love it.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Schroeder kicks to Russell. Walker. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. They set the pick. 4 on the shot clock. The drive by Russell. Second shot opportunity. And Davis can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Back to Brooks. Here's Morant. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Back to Walker. He passes it to Russell. He kicks it to Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 10 points now in the game for Walker.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from beyond the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. He's got 26.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Pass to Schroeder. Inside. And Walker kicks to Schroeder. Off target with his 3.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide-open shots like that.
Morant guarded by Walker. Number 22, defended by Schroeder. Gets the bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Timeout called the Lakers.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. He feeds it to LeBron. Kicks it to Davis. Passes it to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Here's Reeves. Fires from the line. Shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 6. Grizzlies have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Dishes it to Brooks. Here's Morant. Nailed from three-point land. He has 29.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Davis with a screen on Brooks. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The first one falls. And he can't hit the second.
The 2-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
Back to Jackson. Tillman. Defended by Reeves. Tries from 10. And the shot is long. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Schroeder. LeBron outside. And blocked. Morant defended by Reeves, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 31.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Now the pass to Schroeder. LeBron outside. And he knocks down the jumper. LeBron's got 31 points.
Seems to me that anytime the game is on the line, I mean, he's perfectly willing to be the hero or the GOAT for that matter. And that's what it takes to be clutch in big situations. You can't be afraid to fail.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
Russell, he's checked in for Schroeder. Los Angeles leading by 4. LeBron dishes to Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. And here is LeBron. Pass to Reeves. LeBron outside. 5 on the clock. With the shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside for Jackson. Here's Morant. Shot denied. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Pass to Reeves. Back to LeBron. Pass to Russell. Pocket 4. Floats one. And that one's good. He's got 19. The Grizzlies trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Lock at 6. Tillman fires at the elbow. Outside, Russell. LeBron gets the screen from Davis. Back to Russell. The pass to Reeves. He dishes it to LeBron. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Jackson a screen on Russell. He used that pick just right. He's got 34.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
LeBron James on the wing. Brooks covering. LeBron kicks to Russell. He passes to Reeves. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
Boy, that was solid. I tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. LeBron drives in, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Free throw good, LeBron. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
Brooks with a screen on Russell. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles leading by 3. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Reeves. The feed to Davis. From the wing. Good. Nothing but net. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, they were getting winded. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
Number 22, covered by LeBron. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 36.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
There's the dish to LeBron. Passes it to Reeves. Back to LeBron. It's blocked by Brooks. But they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He has 38 in the game.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 1. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. Here's LeBron. That's good.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 3. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. .144 left in the fourth quarter. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in. He has 40.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
And that one's good.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Gets it to go.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
.110 left in the fourth. And the pass to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks it.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Feeds to Brooks. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Number 22. Tillman. LeBron with the block. Outside Russell. And now we've got the intentional foul. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Put it back, put it back.
It's hauled in by LeBron. And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He adds to their lead with a couple of solid free throws.
He kicks to Brooks. Here's the 3. Connects! And now they trail by just 4. .16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you've got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Brooks right side. This one for three. Rebounded by the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Morant. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for Memphis. And for the Lakers, and manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky, and the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Now, here is Russell. He dishes it to LeBron. Pass to Reeves. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Well, LeBron James was probably his best season statistically a year ago. I don't think there's any question about it, guys. I mean, certainly it was his most efficient offensive season. I mean, he had career highs of 56% shooting from the floor and 41% from long range. I don't know if we've seen a player of his size put together those kinds of numbers with the types of shots that he takes. I mean, just absolutely stunning what he did in terms of his efficiency last season.
6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Number 22, rejected by Reeves. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We played just over a minute here in the first. And for LeBron James this season before last, he really focused on scoring in the post. You know, Steve, using his size and strength.
And we've seen his field goal percentage climb as a result. The low post work, I think the selection, too, he shoots fewer three-pointers, but a higher percentage. So now, you know, how do you guard the guy? He's got everything in the package.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. This is a team that loves to run, and he wants to see them do what they love. Fast break basketball should be on the menu today, guys. We'll enjoy watching it.
Thank you, Doris. Here's LeBron following the score by Memphis. Passes it to Reeves. He kicks it to Davis. LeBron outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Clock at 6. He passes to Reeves. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Everybody knows how brutal the Western Conference can be, and part of the reason the Lakers were able to make it to the playoffs is because they were above 500 in the West, which is pretty impressive.
Now here is Davis. The drive by LeBron. The pass to Reeves. Kicks it to LeBron. They grab their own miss. Number 2. Good on the short little jump shot.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Well, going back to the Lakers in the West, they would end with a 28-24 record, Steve, against the rest of the conference. That record falling right in line where they finished in relation to the rest of the West.
Well, and that record was really the big reason that they were able to catch up to Utah and end up passing them for the last playoff spot. And, you know, Laker fans might not be happy with how quickly they exited the postseason, getting swept by the Spurs, but, you know, they did make a good push at the end of the season just to get in.
Here's LeBron after Memphis gets the three. Dishes to Russell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And Brooks, here we go. Number 22, covered by LeBron. Number 22, blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brooks misses. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Reeves the pass to Davis. Here's Morant. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I'll tell you what I love about him, his ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over him. He continues to finish at the basket.
And also, he's absolutely able to do some incredible things in the air. I mean, he can look like a gymnast sometimes, twisting his body, double clutching his shot. But he maintains a smooth approach to it all. The Grizzlies focused on trying to get more bang for their buck in terms of what they were paying guys, and the first shoe to drop was the trade of Rudy Gay. Just didn't want to commit to that big contract. Thought they could do a better job spreading that kind of money out over more players.
He hits the second from the line. And for small market teams like the Grizzlies, that is something they have definitely always got to be considering. Are we using our cap space, Steve, to the best of our ability?
I think for the most part they were, but they just didn't feel that Rudy Gay was the long-term solution. So when the trade opportunity came about, they decided to free themselves up of the long-term financial commitment and give themselves more options in terms of personnel moving forward. Well, a coaching carousel for the Lakers last season. They made it only 5 games before firing Mike Brown. Then they decided to go in a new direction. And, boy, they went through 3 different head coaches before all was said and done. They never really were able to gain that consistency they were looking for.
Lakers trail by 3. Reeves. Brooks covering. Dishes it to LeBron. Pass to Reeves. Feeds to Russell. Shoots the 3. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And back to the Lakers' struggles last season. What do you think, Clark, were the main problems that, held them back from being the kind of title contender that they thought they were and a lot of people imagined they were?
Well, how much time do I have? 3 or 4 shot clocks worth? I mean, I think there were a number of issues, as you might expect. Injuries played a significant role, but I think there was discord over how they should play. Really no true identity. They were a big team trying to be small, a team without a number of shooters trying to spread the floor, an older team trying to go up tempo, coaching change, and that transition.
Right, yes.
You had a lot of moving parts, and it made it very difficult for everybody, I think, and it showed in how the Lakers' season went.
That's a good assessment. And he makes the first.
Strange to see that a team that appeared to be in such strong position changed up so much last year. And the Grizzlies did that. They traded away Rudy Gay, and they also changed their offensive scheme to more of a pick-and-roll approach.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. There were a lot of questions asked after the Rudy Gay trade last season. Fans wondered if the team was looking to blow it up, even though they were fighting for the 3rd seed at the time. But, Steve, they really rallied.
They did. I thought they showed that they were an excellent team. And, one of the reasons they made that trade was they had a lot of success a couple of years back in the playoffs without Rudy Gay. So they knew that they could play well without him. So they went ahead and pulled the trigger. And it looks like the deal has worked out okay.
And so here's Memphis. After the missed three from Russell, Tillman nailed from three-point land. He's got 5. Lakers trail by 8. Davis sets a screen. Right side, Russell lets the 3 fly. And the Lakers get it back. Pass to LeBron. Back to Russell.
Come get it!
From deep. And it's blocked. But he recovers it. Again, Russell missing.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
Back to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Brooks right side.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Here's Reeves. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Memphis leading by 6. Morant, he's guarded by Russell, and the dunk by Jackson.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from Jackson. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Sinks the triple.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
For Memphis, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. He feeds it to Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And here's Russell after the three-pointer from Jackson. The shot's good from Reeves.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
And here are the Grizzlies now, leading by 5. Here's Morant, and it's sent back by Russell.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Passes it to Reeves. There's the dish to LeBron. Clock at 4. The 15-footer can't hit. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
It's easy to see why this team is losing. I mean, he's literally missed every shot he's put up today.
And there's the feed to Jackson. From deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Lakers trail by 8. Screen by Russell. The kick out to LeBron. He dishes it to Russell. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot's good from Reeves.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Lakers. Outside, Russell. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Kicks it out to LeBron. Brooks covering. LeBron outside.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
And it's sent back by Russell.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
He passes to Reeves. Back to Russell. Now the pass to Reeves. Russell. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Russell's got his first points in this one.
Talk about needing a hoop. I mean, that was his first make in 9 attempts so far.
Morant, defended by Reeves. Outside Jackson. Jacks up a three. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
He kicks to LeBron for three. LeBron with another miss.
You know, every great player needs someone to push them to be better. LeBron said last year that, you know, that's what Kevin Durant does with him. And I think he works as hard as he does, knowing that Durant is coming to try to take his spot as the best player in the league.
And so it's Memphis with it after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Schroeder. And going back to LeBron for the time being, he's solidified Clark is standing, I think everyone would agree, is the best player in the NBA.
Well, how about 4 league MVP trophies to his credit? One of only 5 players in league history to win that many. One of only a few players to be both MVP of the league and MVP of the finals in the same year.
Wow.
So, enough said.
And so here's Memphis after the miss from Schroeder. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Shot to end this cold run. There's the block. Kicks to Walker. Pass to Schroeder. The three. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Outside, Jones. There's 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Number 6. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Schroeder. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. That will count. No good trying to beat the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Lakers trail by 3.
The Grizzlies had the second best defense in the league last season after the Indiana Pacers guys. And on the perimeter, they had speed with Conley and Tony Allen inside, size and strength with Marc Gasol, who was the Defensive Player of the Year, and Zach Randolph. And they were tough to score against.
Shot clock at 5. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Soft touch off the glass. And Clark, you mentioned the size inside for the Grizz. They tied for the second best rebound percentage in the league. And Steve, that was a huge area for them.
And on the perimeter, they were in the top 5 in steals, Kevin. So you talk about defense and rebounding and low post scoring. I mean, that's a really good foundation for an excellent team.
Shots good by Walker. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Jones with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, for the Lakers last season, a lot of turmoil. And you think about the coaching change, but it wasn't just that. It was a whole system change as well. And the front office felt the Princeton offense they started using wasn't working out. So they were in a state of flux all season long.
And the first one at the line is good. And going back to the Princeton offense that Clark mentioned, Steve, tell us about that offense and why do you think it didn't work out?
Well, they only gave it 5 games, Kevin. I mean, Mike Brown was 1-4 when he got fired, and that's impossible to install an offense and expect it to work that quickly. So, I mean, I think the offense would have been fine if they had given it time and given Mike Brown some time to install it.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, you look at the Lakers' struggles last season, I think it surprised most of us. You know, some of it was injuries. Part of it was just a lack of production off the bench. Then there was the inconsistency of the coaching and just the number of different people who were on that bench. So, difficult season for the Lakers.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. They set the screen. Tillman back to Jones. Outside Williams. He tries for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 4. And you look at the struggles of the Lakers bench last season. When injury struck, they didn't have the players really to fill that void.
Yep. You know, Kevin, I think for the Lakers, the bold strokes for the star players have been impressive, but it's the fine details of finding undervalued role players. That's where they've been lacking. Once injuries happen, that was thrown into sharp relief. And really, even when healthy, to win a title, you can't just have a great starting 5. We know that. You need another 4 or 5 players you can count on to give you quality minutes.
And so here's Memphis. After the three-pointer from Brown. Rejected by Beasley. And he gets it back. Back to Jones. Williams. The three-pointer no good. Here's Schroeder. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Brown. Passes to Schroeder. Six on the shot clock. Low block shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, he was an excellent foul shooter a season ago at about 82%.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Los Angeles making a switch here. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Here's the screen. Off the screen. That's good. He's got 6.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Feeds it to Brown. He passes to Schroeder. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Fires top of the key. No good.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Here's Schroeder, defended by Jones. They retain possession. Back to Brown. This one for 3. Shot is off.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Dishes it to Jones. Pass to Williams. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Lakers trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Schroeder kicks to Brown. Five to shoot. He feeds it to Beasley. Taken away by Williams. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Jones. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Jones.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And so Jones nails both of them.
They've done better at the line this quarter. Right now, they're at a good percentage.
Beasley kicks to Schroeder. Second chance shot. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 5.
I got him.
Banked in off the glass. 5 points in the game. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. The dish to Brown. Clock at 6. And there's the pass to Schroeder. Looking to end the run. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to tack on another.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender. He's got a lot of heart.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That's good from Schroeder. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Number 46, covered by Beasley. The kick out to Williams. The three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 8.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
For Los Angeles, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And not a very strong free throw shooting team in general. Guys, they shot 73% as a team a year ago.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
That free throw good from Schroeder. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Both free throws good from Schroeder.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Yeah, and that kind of approach is going to serve them well. It's gotten them to the line more than a few times this quarter.
And it's the Lakers on the break. And Davis throws it down hard.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. On the wing, Williams. And it's Williams again missing. Lakers trail by 3. Beasley, the pass to Schroeder. Kicks it out to Beasley. Pass to Schroeder.
Good boy.
Can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way. Number 46, covered by Beasley. There's the feed to Jones. Jackson setting the pick here for Jones. And that one's good. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. A lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
Lakers trail by 5. Now LeBron. Pass to Schroeder. In low to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. That's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Shot clock at 3. Here's Walker. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, he used his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
There's the screen. Davis with the double team.
Double coming. Shoot it.
Got a piece of it. And it's the Lakers on the break. The pass to Schroeder. Outside, Walker. LeBron James on the wing. No good on the three.
You know, he's capable of making that shot, but I'd really like to see him take it to the hoop there.
Hey, turn around.
Number 27. His three-pointers off the mark.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Schroeder. He has 7. Back to Walker. 6 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
Screen.
Number 27. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 8. Lakers trail by 5. Now here's LeBron. Back to Davis. Jackson on him. Pass to Schroeder. Lakers passing it around. Releases. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got 5.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
And here are the Grizzlies now. On the wing, Jones. And it's Memphis with another.
He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
And here is Los Angeles now after the made shot from Jones. That one goes. Count it.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
.157 left to play here in the half.
Hey, swing it.
Takes the 3.
That's all
Can't hit. Lakers trail by 3. LeBron drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. LeBron's got 9 points.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. The Grizzlies making a switch here. He dishes it to Jackson. Number 22, defended by Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks, left side. That one wide left. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Outside, Russell. And 101 left in the first half of the game.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Here's Morant. The Lakers trail.
Stop
41 seconds left in the first half. Passes it to Reeves. He kicks it to LeBron. He passes it to Reeves. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Plenty of space. Gets it to go. 7 points in the game. 19 seconds left here in the second. They set the pick.
Come get it. Come get it.
Kicks it to Russell. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. Russell's got 5 points so far. Here's Morant. Can't get it to go. Tie game in Los Angeles. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Coming to you from the 2K Sports Studios, I'm Damon Bruce with the first half recap. The Lakers are going all out to stay in it. And defensively, they've done a good job grabbing rebounds, limiting second chances. The leading scorer, LeBron James. He's got 9 points, and he's helped out with some key rebounds as well. And Memphis also bringing it. Their second unit giving them instant offense. They've gone to their bench for scoring, and they've answered the call. Thanks for being with us. Now back to Los Angeles as the third quarter gets underway.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, the Staples Center, and above it, downtown Los Angeles in the distance. And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And here's Russell. And the pass to Reeves. And finished off by LeBron.
They got to bring the double team on him.
Yeah, I would have expected to see that already, Clark.
Lakers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 3.
You got him.
Here's Morant. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron with it. LeBron gets the screen from Davis. The drive by LeBron. Outside Russell. The shot. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Russell's got 7 points. Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed.
I see him. What's the rule?
Feeds it to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And the shot is good. He's got 7. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. LeBron dishes to Russell. LeBron outside. Pass to Russell. Back to LeBron. Lets it go with the 3. Can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Reeves. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Outside, Russell. Shot clock at 6. LeBron outside. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Number 2. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Outside, Jackson. A 3 ball. Brooks outside. Tillman.
Hit me, I'm open.
Teardrop shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
For Memphis, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And you look at the numbers, guys, this team shot a 73% clip over the course of last season.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. It's LeBron with the drive. Right side, Russell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. The tray. No good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The shot's good from Reeves. He's got 10.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
And so here's Memphis. It's a 3-point game. And again, Memphis no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Russell passes to Reeves. Dishes it to LeBron. No good from outside. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Shot off the screen, but they'll get another chance. Number 22, covered by LeBron. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. There's the pick. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 3. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. A baseline J. The shot's good from Reeves. 12 points for him.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
They double him with LeBron. From deep, Brooks. That is good.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And he gets after it hard, Steve. If there's even a chance he could get to a loose ball, he'll throw himself right at it.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout, just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Morant, and he hits it to tie the game up. He's got 7.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Now Russell. He's got 9. Pass to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Russell. There's the triple. Gets it to go. Russell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
In the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. LeBron outside. Back to Russell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Rejected by Brooks. Russell kicks to LeBron. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for LeBron.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Cannot hit.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of. How about this whirlwind journey the last few years for Anthony Davis? Unheralded for most of his high school career, a sudden growth spurt, leads Kentucky to the national title in 2012, then the #1 pick in the NBA draft in 2012, and a chance to play with Team USA and win gold in London. Wow.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the basket by LeBron James. Back to Jackson. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And for Davis, he didn't win the Rookie of the Year. He missed a number of games, but hard to label his rookie season a disappointment.
No, an encouraging start. Already one of the best big men in the game. He showed more offensive skill than a lot of people gave him credit for. And I think if he can stay healthy and get stronger and continue to grow, he's really going to be something.
The Lakers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And he can't get the first one.
Well, for the Grizzlies, the 5th best record in the league last season, guys. Defeated the Clippers and the Thunder in the playoffs, but it all came to a crashing end when the Spurs swept them in the conference finals.
Good on the second free throw. Well, and back in that series that Clark was talking about against the Spurs, more competitive than it might seem. Steve, you and I were talking about this. 3 of the 4 games were close. In fact, 2 obviously really close, going to overtime.
But I thought the weakness of Memphis was really exposed, Kevin, and that was the outside shooting. San Antonio just guarded the paint. They took Zach Randolph pretty much out of the series, and they... ridiculous!
Tore it down that time! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And the Grizzlies making a change here. The Grizzlies have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Los Angeles leading by 5. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Number 22 buries it from three-point range. 10 points for him.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide-open look there.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
Mm-hmm. And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Here's the 3. No luck. And it's the Lakers the other way. The drive by Russell. Right side, Russell. Right side, Russell. Fires the 3. The shot no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
There's the 3. 5 on the clock. No luck.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Morant. And the rejection by Russell. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones for 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
He feeds it to Russell. The 3 gets it to go. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
You know, we really haven't seen the same focus defensively that we did in the first half.
Jackson, a screen on LeBron. Back to Jackson. Number 22, covered by LeBron. First free throw is good. Schroeder, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers leading by 7. Here is Russell. He's got 15. Bumba guarded by Jackson. Back to Russell. Lock at 6. Passes to Schroeder. Puts up a 3. The shot is off.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job in bodying up his man.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. .114 left to play in the third. Count the bucket. 16 points for him.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
LeBron against Brooks. LeBron kicks to Russell. But they recover it.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, to the ball.
For the 3. That's good. Russell's got 13 points in just this quarter.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Brooks with a screen on Russell. Left side, Jackson. 6 to shoot. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
No good from Schroeder.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's the floater. And the shot is good. 18 points for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Jackson a screen on Beasley. Outside, Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% from the field. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Schroeder kicks to Beasley. Hits the front of the rim and out. Grizzlies shooting reasonably well, 45%. Brooks dishes to Jackson. It's Jones on the wing. Here's Morant. LeBron with the block. But he stays with it. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. 20 points for him.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Number 22, covered by Beasley. The dish now to Jones. 4 on the clock. To take the lead. Beasley with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
It's good from Schroeder.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Outside, Jones. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies with another miss. Lakers leading by 4. There's the pass to Schroeder. Outside, Walker. Pass to Schroeder. Launches a 3. No good.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Now the feed to Jones. He dishes it to Jackson. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Pass to Schroeder. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Jones drives in. He kicks it to Jackson. Outside, Jones. Tries to snap the cold streak. Again, the miss by Jones.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. And again, the Lakers no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Kicks to Jackson. The 8-footer. Shot denied. Feeds to Walker. That's good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Lakers leading by 4. Outside, Russell takes a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Can you hear the crowd kind of murmuring? I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
Now here's LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Davis. LeBron passes to Russell. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You got to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success earlier in the game, but now they're showing real determination in taking it inside to score.
And the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Brooks outside. From deep. I got him. But they get it back. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. There's a good screen. Pass to Jackson. Working down low. Second shot opportunity. Again, Memphis.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. It's LeBron with the drive. Backing down. Reeves the pass to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Reeves. Back to Russell. Launches it. That's good. Russell's got 21 in the game.
Tell you what, when he gets it going, this is exactly what can happen. They may have to double team him.
Brooks outside. Fires for 3. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Russell. With the lead pass. Jackson against LeBron. There's the bucket. Good. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, it was a pretty poor display from the field for them in the first half, but they've got the lead, and now the shots are starting to fall.
Yeah, they shot under 40% before the break, and that had to change coming into the second half, so they're starting to figure it out.
Lakers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. He passes to Reeves. Outside, Russell. Davis sets a screen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. From past the arc. And the Grizzlies get it back. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Morant, and the shot is good. He's got 24.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
And the Lakers call time here. Los Angeles leading by 5. And here's Russell. Pass to Reeves. Dishes to Davis. He feeds it to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Left side Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Shoots. The shot misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Jackson is screen. Now the dish to Davis. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Here's Morant. And he nails that one right through the net. 26 points for him. Los Angeles leading by 3. The drive by LeBron. Number 2. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. The Grizzlies shooting about 40% here in the 4th quarter. Brooks with a screen on Russell. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That free throw, no good. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Jackson a screen on Russell. And stolen by Russell. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. The feed to LeBron. Stolen by Brooks. He dishes it to Jackson. Hits it from three-point range. The Lakers have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Outside, Russell. Passes it to Davis. Shot clock at 6. LeBron. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. LeBron's got 14 points now in the second half. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 4. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Number 22. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead by 1. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Russell against Brooks. Russell kicks to LeBron. Back to Russell. Feeds it to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. The finger roll finish at the bucket. LeBron's got 25 points in the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been frugal here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Outside Jackson. Inside on the left block. A second chance effort. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And that one misses. The Lakers in the lead, and they're pushing it up. LeBron left side. Now the pass to Reeves. Back to LeBron. Pass to Reeves. From the arc. Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
56. Clock at 6. Outside Russell. 3-pointer. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. Fires it up. They get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Here's Morant. And too long on the shot. Now here's LeBron. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
Here is Russell, and he commits the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. From downtown, cannot hit.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
And so the Lakers take the win. They We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First for the Grizzlies. And looking at the Lakers, and manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky, and the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play, going to the line for 1.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always. Well, in many ways, the Grizzlies aren't like most teams out west. They don't try to overpower you with offense, and they don't have a superstar to lean on for big baskets at the end, but they still know how to get wins in the tough Western Conference.
And here is Los Angeles now. It's a three-point game. Russell kicks to LeBron. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Davis. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Well, his shot blocking is always a factor, guys. That presence around the rim defensively just changes the whole picture strategically.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen and then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket.
And when they did last year, Memphis would go 56 and 26 overall. And Steve, with 34 of those wins courtesy of other teams in the Western Conference.
Well, they didn't seem to play like a lot of the other teams in the West, but it didn't matter. I mean, defense, toughness, rebounding, they were who they were. They established their identity, and that's one of the reasons they became such...
Oh, look out! Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Number 22. It's good from long range.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Here's LeBron. He feeds it to Russell. Back to LeBron. Lakers passing it around. Russell, no luck.
Now, defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. Relying on their outside marksmanship is one thing he's comfortable with in this matchup. He said that his team can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the league when it comes to shooting from distance, and that he won't pull the reins back on his shooters at all tonight, guys. We'll see how they go.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I definitely can appreciate their approach with the 3-ball.
That's all you.
The 3 from LeBron. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, for LeBron James, guys, the stats say it all. He's always a beast. When you play him at the power forward position, his numbers take on a whole nother level of excellence.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. And that one's good.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
And Clark, you mentioned LeBron playing at the 4 being a tough matchup for teams. Steve, why is that?
Well, we've seen the same thing with Carmelo Anthony, a guy who's playing at the 4, who has great size and strength, but also ball handling ability. It compromises the defense, particularly when you put shooters around him. The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Memphis leading. Number 22, defended by Reeves. Number 22, again Memphis. LeBron with it. Brooks covering. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, last season, an NBA owner, and we won't name who it was, mentioned that the Lakers could potentially amnesty Kobe Bryant. Now, he knew that he is still a top shooting guard and plays like a superstar, but his contract really is up there at almost $30 million this season.
And he can't get the first one.
Now the next one.
Well, we know the Lakers have got, Steve, a lot of issues with their cap. It's only going to get worse this year and continue to spiral in the wrong direction. There's even been talk among the writers that cover the Lakers about the possibility of amnestying Kobe Bryant.
I can't imagine. I mean, he's played his entire 17-year career here in L.A., 5 championships, one of the all-time great Lakers. But it's a cap question. Do they want to spend all that money for a player who's going to miss a lot of the regular season with that Achilles injury?
Well, throughout the league and its history, defenses always travel well. And to be good and consistently good in the NBA, you've got to bring that defensive mindset and execution. Offense comes and goes. Defense stays.
Second chance shot. And that one's good. Russell's got 5 points so far. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of their first 6 shots to fall today. Dishes it to Jackson. Number 22. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. He's got 10. Well, Clark, you said defense a part of the game that never has an off night, and it's why the Grizzlies, Steve, were so tough on the road and really such a tough team in general.
Well, 24-17 on the road is an amazing record for any club. And I think Memphis, they did it with their defense and their rebounding. They were able to enforce their identity on teams on the road with that toughness, with that edge, and it really paid off big time.
To the inside, the dive for the ball. Number 22, defended by Reeves. Offensive rebound. Great D that time from Davis.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Outside, Russell shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Tillman, covered by LeBron. Number 22 misses the 3.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, let's start with the positive and the Lakers postseason. They did make it. That's all that can be said is their dramatic passing of Utah and the Rockets down the stretch to take the 7th seed was really the lone highlight of what would be a quick exit from the playoffs for them.
The first one falls. Going back to the Lakers, swept in 4 straight by the Spurs, and none of the games really that close. Spurs, Steve, just dominated them in every sense of the word. Injuries didn't help either.
No, they didn't help, but the Spurs just outplayed whoever was on the floor for LA. And I think a lot of people thought the Spurs would be a good first-round matchup for the Lakers, but that notion was quickly squashed. San Antonio just totally dominant.
So he gets them both.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Pass to Reeves. Kicks it to Russell. And the Lakers with another miss. Memphis leading by 5. Number 27. The shot misses. And the Lakers going the other way now. The dish to LeBron. Outside, Russell. Looking to end the drought. Gets it to go. Russell's got 8. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
You know, last season, a lot of folks had the Lakers picked as the super team in the West, the team that would maybe challenge Miami and LeBron, but from the start, it just never was a cohesive group and really had one of the most disappointing seasons in the Lakers' history.
And the Lakers making a change here. Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Clark, as you said, the Lakers had a lot of lofty expectations put on them, but you never know what's going to happen when a team is put together. And, Steve, they just couldn't reach that bar that was set so high for them.
Yeah, the expectations were so high, Kevin, but injury issues cost them all season long. Nash, Howard, Powell, and, of course, Kobe with the Achilles at the end of the year. And that unit only started 7 games all season together, so they never really were able to develop any chemistry.
No good from LeBron.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Morant. That one goes. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 4. The Lakers with the ball. The drive by Russell. Soft touch off the glass. Russell's got 10.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Passes to Jackson. This one for 3. LeBron grabs the miss.
LeBron does a bunch of things that'll make your jaw drop in the course of a season, but one that stood out to me last season is a bit of an odd one. For 6 straight games, he didn't commit a foul. Incredible. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. 5 points in the game. And Clark, you talked about that stat for LeBron, avoiding fouls. Steve, he's really become an elite defender.
He sure has. All defensive first team 5 seasons in a row, and second in the voting last year for Defensive Player of the Year. He's just so strong and quick on his feet, and he's a very smart defender as well, always in position.
He was ticked off last season. He was not the Defensive Player of the Year, wasn't he?
He said he wanted that more than he wanted the MVP.
Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant.
Good glass work there. Rebounds have been a little tough to come by for them in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like they're still finding their way out there, but it is early.
The 3 from LeBron. Gets it to go. LeBron's got 5 now.
Scoring-wise, a really sluggish start for him, guys. I mean, just 2 for 7 overall.
He's guarded by Russell. The three. LeBron grabs the miss. The Lakers in the lead. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Feeds to Russell. Fires from deep. And the Lakers get it back. To the paint. Moves back up. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
It takes a lot of skill and agility to lay it in with the defense right on you. That's a terrific finish.
The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Back to Jones, and it's blocked by Schroeder. And he recovers it. He dishes it to Jones. Drills it from outside. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Los Angeles guys shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Here's Schroeder, defended by Jones. Outside, Walker. Here's Schroeder. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Rejected by Walker. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's Jones. Good. Jones has got 5 points so far.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Here's Schroeder, defended by Jones. Here's Schroeder, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Schroeder's got his second bucket.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
Back to Jones. Six on the shot clock. And it's Memphis with another. .32 seconds left in the first quarter. Schroeder kicks to Walker. Now the feed to Brown. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Memphis trailing here.
Come get it, come get it.
Outside, Jones. With 1 on the clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And not a very strong free throw shooting team in general. Guys, they shot 73% as a team a year ago.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Here's Schroeder. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Schroeder's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Lakers. Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. Tillman. He's covered by Brown. Count the bucket. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
And the pass to Schroeder. And the 3 off target.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. Well, LeBron James' game is so well-rounded, you might forget that he led the league in scoring back in 2008. He said, I've done that before. I'm capable of doing it, but that's not my job here. My job is to do a lot of everything, rebounding, passing, and defending. Guys, his versatility and completeness as a basketball player is what makes him so incredible to watch.
He can do it all, Doris. Pass, shoot, special talent. Shoots it. They get it back. Back to Brown. He passes to Schroeder. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Beasley outside. Shot clock at 5. Brown with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Schroeder.
Box out, box out.
Off target from outside. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's hauled in by Brown. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second.
Watch outside.
Pass to Schroeder. Takes the 3. Gets it to go. Schroeder's got 10. Clark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
Yeah, how about that last lead change, guys? That's number 7 for the game.
On the wing, Williams. Releases from the wing and drills it. Williams has got his first points in this one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis has checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Brown. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, they don't expect a lot from him at the foul line. He was in that range below 70% last season.
And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
First free throw is good. And Brown drops them both. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Shot from the inbound, and too long on the shot.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
I thought he'd make that one, and that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Knar, covered by Beasley. For the three. Good on the shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Clark and Steve, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
That reminds me of a song.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen a game with so many lead changes this early on.
Pass to Schroeder. Lock at 6. On the wing, Brown. He kicks it to Beasley. The tray. The putback. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's how to make your mark on the board, with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys.
For 3, Williams. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
Well, for those of you who've been sleeping or under a rock for the last few years, Anthony Davis, the #1 pick of the 2012 NBA draft, is 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. The all-time NCAA freshman record holder for blocks in the season and a potential superstar big man in the NBA.
Back to Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. No good from outside. And for Davis, outstanding in the NBA from day one.
Yeah, defensively, an elite shot blocker and rebounder, and offensively, very talented as a ball handler and finisher. He just needs to get stronger, and as he grows, as he matures, I think Davis will be a perennial all-star.
Outside, Jones. And Davis sends it back. Here's Schroeder. He's got 10. He feeds it to Beasley. Takes a 3. And good on the basket. Book it. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets. The Grizzlies had no problem with who they were. They were very anchored in their identity, guys. They were a defensive-minded team, and offensively, they wanted to try to get the ball in the paint as much as possible.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Jones drives in, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, Clark, just kind of continuing your thought, the Grizzlies dead last in three-pointers taken and three-pointers made. And Steve, I don't think that bothered them one bit. It just wasn't their game.
Didn't bother them in the regular season because they were able to get away with it, but it sure hurt them in the playoffs. When they ran into the San Antonio Spurs, that lack of three-point shooting was absolutely the difference in the series. So I think moving forward, that's the area where they have the most improvement to make.
You know, offensively last season, guys, the Lakers just never seemed to be able to get out of their own way. I mean, they had the worst turnover ratio in the league, and they really struggled to take care of the ball. And even when they got up a shot, a lot of them were questionable shots. They shot the 3rd most threes in the league, but were in the bottom half of the league in percentage.
That one is no good. And going back to the Lakers' offensive troubles last season, the worst free throw percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
And obviously that's attributed directly to Dwight Howard. I mean, because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get it going. He made about half his free throws for the season. And that just really carried over into the team's performance.
Number 27. And again, Memphis, no good.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Here's Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. He's got 6.
They have repeatedly probed in